Installation of one AOL lithium battery, 100 amp hour. In this video, I'm going to be removing our two Interstate Extreme Series golf cart batteries. Now, the first thing is that you notice how big the battery box is, and the batteries are in this area that I'm filming. So this area is under our bench. So as you can see, we got very limited access to the bench, and the size of these batteries in the storage box is massive. By removing these batteries and its box at a whopping 130 pounds for these batteries in the box, it's a substantial weight loss for our single axle trailer. By removing these, we're also removing the cold air, which is going to be introduced to our trailer. Right now, I'm actually removing the battery cables. Do you need to remove the battery cables if you have them? No. I chose to because of our cleanliness of the install where I'm putting them. You may have small wires that just connect to your battery, positive and negative. You take those off, install them on the AOL lithium, positive to negative, your job is done. Here I'm removing the longer cables and installing shorter cables for our installation. So we have a very extensive solar system to the right, and that's what those wires that you see are down there, and you'll see in the finished shot. With the installation of this, right away, there's a floor vent for the battery box, which I am going to be sealing off. Double wall foil insulation again. And next is the wall vent. So between these two, this allows the air circulation to come through your battery box of your lead acid batteries, bringing cold air into the trailer. By removing them, I'm now going to stop air introduction into the trailer in this area, which we don't need with lithium. Lithium, you do not need a vented area. So now this can be climate controlled. So I'm installing some of the double wall foil insulation, which I've lined this whole area with, in the vent tube for the top vent. I also chose this material because if I decide to remove it at a later time, it's very simple to remove. So we've seen positives, weight loss, as well as venting sealed off. So now if you see daylight around there, I'll seal that off with foil tape, and that will be done. So both vent holes are sealed with insulation now. So with those holes done, now we're ready to install the battery. One AOL lithium 100 amp hour battery. Look at the size of that. What a size comparison. Considering we're going to have almost the same capacity by going from the two lead acid golf cart batteries to one single AOL lithium battery. That's a substantial. Look at the amount of space difference. The size comparison, the accessibility to the storage that we have now, we never had before. The area is now usable. So here what I'm actually wiring is part of our Victron shunt, which those features that the Victron shunt has for power consumption, power draw, etc., and runtime on your battery, those are features in the Bluetooth app for this AOL lithium Bluetooth battery. Yes, you just drop the battery in. You don't need a shunt. For most people, this battery will give you the information which you need by Bluetooth to your phone or tablet. I will do a separate video on that. So after I've installed shorter battery cables for my installation, you don't have to, as I said, you don't have to swap your cables. It's just simple red to red, black to black. Once you're done that simple swap, it's just a matter of securing your battery, because your battery should be secured to stop it from moving around. My situation where I'm mounting my battery, I chose based on the cables. So now, after the cables are tight, I will position the battery where I'm going to mount it. Now I have a floor bracket, which I've made, put threaded inserts in the floor. This bracket is not perfectly lined up with the battery. I chose to do this because at a later time, I will add a second battery. The nice thing with lithium is you can mount it on its side, upside down, side by side. As you see in this photo, I will have ample room with two batteries, still a lot more accessibility to the storage than I ever had before. Now here I'm attaching a strap to stop the battery from moving any movement side to side or up or down. This strap, dollar store dog leash, perfect. Now, once this is secure, we're done. Really, like I said, it's just removing the battery cables and securing the battery. Tidy things up, and we're done. One AOL lithium battery installed.